Good evening. Welcome to another Focus program. We've got an exciting show lined up tonight. What's it like to design an automobile from scratch with an empty sheet of paper and an open mind? We'll talk about that. Joining us in our first segment will be John McMillian from Moorestown, who's invented a battery-operated sports car. So we'll talk with John. We'll find out all about the details of the sports car and what it's like to drive on the open road. And we'll be right back with John McMillian in just a moment. And John McMillian joins us. And John, you've had this vehicle all over the place, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
We just saw the video, of course, the people at home saw, and it was interesting. And now we're going to learn more about the car, and we've got an opportunity to look at it, our viewers do, firsthand. So you're with Shockwave Motors.
Yes, sir. Shockwave Motors.
And this is the Defiant.
Mm-hmm.
You've got another model that's going to be coming out sometime in the not too distant future called the Predator. Also talking about Shockwave Motors. But you've been busy. You've got a wonderful product, and it's just a matter of time before you start producing commercially and start selling it. But tell us a little bit about Shockwave Motors. It seems interesting.
Well, it's a startup company, and this is our proof of concept vehicle, as you mentioned. It's called the Defiant.
Okay.
We do hope to be in production in about a year with the Predator. And the Predator is a more developed version, let's say. It'll have a top on it and doors and things like that. This is what we call our proof of concept vehicle, simply to prove that we can put together a car that does exactly what we say it's going to do for a price people can afford.
What prompted you, sometime back, you must have made a decision that I would like to get in the battery-operated car business. So what prompted you to come up with this concept?
Well, that goes way, way back. Actually, when I was about 10 or 12 years old, I built an electric go-kart.
Okay.
My dad's boat battery and a car starter motor.
So when you built this one, you pretty much had the design, which is sporty.
Yes.
It's reasonably priced, and it's battery operated. Mm-hmm. When you set out to design it, you said somewhere, I think I read, that you started with an open mind and an empty sheet of paper.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how did you come up with the concept of the Defiant as it sits here?
Well, the thing especially, I had done conversions for a number of years since I was in high school.
Okay.
I did conversions of electric cars. And the thing about it was, I knew I needed something that was lightweight, aerodynamic, and efficient, because I wanted to build something that would be the best it could be. So 3 wheels means less rolling resistance when I'm driving around at slower speeds, and also means that at higher speeds I have more of an aerodynamic shape to it. Okay. So it cuts through the air much more efficiently. This lets me achieve things that other cars cannot even get close to achieving. That are, the beautiful cars on the road today, they're $100,000 and they're not nearly this efficient.
Not nearly as efficient. Mm-hmm. Talking about fuel efficiency, now there's a term like 200 mile a gallon equivalent.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain that to those of us who aren't really adept at figuring those things out?
Sure thing. There's some calculations you can do that basically what it does, it compares how much energy is in a gallon of gasoline versus how much energy is stored in your battery and how far it takes you to drive that car, whether it's electric or gasoline. And you can compare the two that way when you get on an equal balance, so to speak. And the Defiant's getting the equivalent at highway speeds of 225 miles per gallon. It's called MPGE.
Okay. 200 miles per gallon.
200 miles per gallon equivalents.
Can't beat that.
No, sir.
Especially when the truck I'm driving probably gets 16 in town and 24 on the highway, so that's interesting. But it's so simply designed. Yes, I know, and with today's vehicles, I think you allude to it on your website, and I've experienced it as well. You got to take the wheels off to service the engine. Sometimes you got to remove part of the engine to, do something else. Is this vehicle relatively simple?
Oh, yes, very much relatively simple. There's fewer moving parts, and this is the only car that I've found that will pay for itself in 6 years. Every other car on the market you find becomes a cost, and that cost is quite high, especially in the beginning, because you've got to pay $700–800 sometimes a year in maintenance costs just to keep your warranty up.
Okay, I found out with most vehicles you've got a payment. Initially you've got the car payment. By the time the car payment wears out, you've got to start putting an almost equal amount into service and repairs. So with this simplified model, we're better off.
Electric cars in general can be more efficient and more cost effective. In this particular version, the way we've designed it, the electric cars have a motor, a controller, and batteries. And that's all you need to make an electric car go. And that's we stripped away all the fluff, so to speak, all the extra engineering that they're putting into the electric cars today, and got back to the basics. Get brilliant on the basics is our philosophy.
And I think that's what most people like. Now, you mentioned I'm going to get you to show us the car itself.
Yes,
but, who would enjoy driving this? On the website, which is www.shockwavemotors.com. On the website, it says, you know, this car is for maybe a smaller group of people that really love driving. Who would enjoy driving this vehicle, taking it home, and showing it off to? That's the number one thing. They better have time on their hands to show it to their neighbors, because as we do this program, I don't know how many countless numbers of people have driven up and looked at it. But who would enjoy driving the Defiant and the Predator?
You know, it's a person who has a little bit of a lighthearted appeal to it, fun. It's energizing. You go down the highway. Of course, the Predator will have a convertible type top, so you can let the top down, and you get that open road feeling driving down the highway, wind in your hair, so to speak.
And you don't, and it's you don't really hear it.
Oh no!
You just hear the sound of the wheels against the road, and when the rubber meets the road, and you get the sound of things going on rather than a loud motor. Yeah, interesting.
And realistically, it's designed for a commuter, someone who travels 50, 60 miles a day, which more than covers like 95% of most people's driving. And it costs them 2 cents a mile to operate this vehicle, including battery depreciation.
So we can take it to work and bring it back without a charge.
Yes, sir.
Or recharge.
Or recharge at work. If you drive it, if you happen to live 50, 60, 70 miles from where you work, which some people do, you can plug it in into any standard 120 volt outlet, and 7-8 hours later it'll be fully charged.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because some people have the idea, the concept that you've got to have special outlets, but you just plug it into the regular 120. What's that? What it is?
120. This one.
And just plug it in and recharge while it's right there.
That's correct. We'll also have an option to allow you to plug it into like a dryer outlet too.
Okay.
If you want to do that, like in a garage, you can do that. But yeah, it's not this one. We're not designing it to drive from here to Nashville, for example.
Right.
So we're not worried about fast charge capabilities. Our target market, if you want to call it that, is the commuter, someone who's driving, as I said, 50, 60 miles a day, wants to get there with a little excitement, a little fun.
People can see it at home. They saw it on the video, but can you sort of explain to us what you've done here, what you built?
Sure.
Excuse me, and why you built it, and the shape and aerodynamics of it.
Sure.
We can walk up a little bit closer if you wish.
We started out basically with a rail job dune buggy style, the tubular steel style dune buggies. You've seen those, the sand rails, I think they're called. And we started out with that. We heavily modified it, took the front end, chopped it up, put one wheel in the front to make that lean, long look to it. And the rest of it on this prototype actually contains a lot of Volkswagen components.
Okay.
The production version, of course, won't, but that was just what we could easily and affordably get a hold of. But so it comes up here, have one seat in the front, 2 in the back, and there's an auxiliary storage space underneath the back seat, and the back seat will be a little wider. This is not quite as wide as we wanted to make it, but it's what it was for this one.
It shows it, absolutely.
An evolution. Batteries will still be located behind the rear seat and over the transaxle, and what that does, that makes this an extremely stable vehicle. When you put most of the battery weight, it's about 70% over the rear wheels, so it's extremely stable. I've had this thing in the rain on some of our country roads back here, and it's just as stable as can be.
So it's stable on wet pavement?
It's stable on wet pavement, yes sir.
And what type of batteries? Those are pretty good sized batteries. What type of batteries are in there?
We've used heavy lead acid batteries in our proof of concept vehicle.
Okay.
Again, it made it heavier and more sluggish, if you will. And we'll offer both lead acid batteries and lithium ion batteries, which are about 1/3 the weight. So that means, and what that does, it lets us kind of under promise and over deliver, because all of our research data is based on a vehicle that is not quite as aerodynamic as it would be with a top on it, for example.
Okay.
So our performance isn't quite as good as it would be if it was all buttoned up. The same thing is true with lead acid batteries. Because they're heavier, the car would be just a little bit slower, not quite as fast. So if you want the higher performance version, put the lithium ion batteries in there, it really zips along.
You mentioned speed.
Yes, sir.
What will it reasonably get on the open road?
With our production version, we're anticipating a top speed of between 75 and 80 miles an hour.
That's beyond the speed limit, so that's all we need.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
Exactly right. Now, how long will a battery last, mileage-wise?
Mileage-wise, it's almost not so much mileage-wise. It's a combination. Mileage-wise and age.
Okay.
If you drove it long distance and flattened your batteries every day, deep discharge down to like 0, they're not going to last very long. But if you keep it in this depth of discharge of 80% and leave 20% in there, that's your optimum amount of time for a battery. Okay. So they'll last 3 to 4 years with lead-acid batteries. The lithium-ion batteries are supposed to last 6 to 8 years.
Okay.
So again, lithium-ion batteries, they'll cost a little more, but they'll pay for themselves in the long run.
Okay. Because you're not pumping gasoline in it every day. Or
and again, that's
$80 tank of gas once a week.
That's right. That's right.
Now, when we come back here, what do we have here?
Well, we have an auxiliary battery that runs the headlights, tail lights, turn signals, and all that. So we have a small 12-volt battery charger, this little solar charger, which charges up the auxiliary battery. That way there's no extra drain on the batteries for propulsion.
I see. And that works whenever it charges the battery whenever the sun's out.
Whenever the sun's out.
Okay, so as we said, stand here with the sun shining overhead, it's doing its job.
It sure is. Keeps it charged. We haven't done an auxiliary charge to that battery with a battery charger in 3 years.
I want to ask you, we've got about 3 minutes left. What would you like to share with our viewers that are watching tonight in both Kentucky and Tennessee? Is there any way they can be part of it, or what about ordering the car? Just sort of do an infomercial for Shockwave Motors. Well,
we are taking names, but we're not taking orders.
Okay.
Because I have seen a lot of companies say, oh, we're going to take orders now, and you give us $500, we'll put you on our list and all that. And that's all well and good, but so many of them have failed to deliver. We're going to wait until we're sure we can deliver, and that means making sure we've got body molds set up and are ready before we're going to take firm orders. So we hope to be doing that in about a year, but you can sign up on the website. We have a list that's for information purposes. We don't sell it to anybody. We'd love to have you sign up for that, and we'll keep you in the loop and let you know how we're progressing.
Interesting. And best of all, it's going to be made in East Tennessee.
Made in East Tennessee.
Made by our friends and neighbors.
That's right. And even better than that, using homegrown energy.
Homegrown energy, exactly. Right. All right, I appreciate that. So we're looking at about a year.
About a year.
Before we can get the Predator. What will be well, I think you mentioned that briefly, but the Predator is going to be similar, just a little more plush with a little more amenities?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It'll be a little more plush, a few more amenities and so forth.
Well, we certainly appreciate you for stopping by to talk with us, letting us come and look at it. And what kind of reaction do you get when you're on the road? Well, I know what it is here because we have more people probably stopping by to look at it while we've done this segment than there will be actually watch it on TV. And do you get this reception every day?
All the time. We've had people hanging out car windows taking pictures. Even. I mean, it's hysterical. It's great. So far, I haven't caused a wreck yet.
We've had people ask if this was a jet. Somebody
jet
asked
fighter,
if it was, Messerschmitt. Yeah. So he does get. Somebody else wanted to buy ones because they have a replica of the Batmobile in their garage, and they wanted this one to go with it. That's fantastic.
It is.
Well, you've got a winner.
Well, thank you, sir.
And we certainly wish you well. We appreciate you for joining us, and thank you again.
Thank you.
We're talking with John McMillian of Shockwave Motors. We'll be right back in just a moment. Don't go away. Hope you enjoyed the program. It was interesting to take a ride in the Defiant, the new sports car that's being designed by John McMillian, and it's going to be produced in Morristown. So to mean not only an exciting new adventure for the people in East Tennessee, but also many jobs will be opening in Morristown as well. We appreciate John McMillian for joining us and talking with us about his new venture, a sports car design with battery operation. It was nice talking with John, and we hope you enjoyed the program. And we again appreciate John McMillian. Thank you for joining us, and remember, this is a show about the community, and the community is you.